I've been trying to wrap my head around this problem, this weird emotional limbo that I have. And it has to do with the fact that I'm almost graduating. I feel that I've worked on myself, I reflected on myself, I've improved myself in many different parts of my life. I finally feel as if I offer depth, presence, and just value to people in a way that me 4 years ago wasn't able to offer. And now that I feel more ready to connect with people that I've always wanted to connect with, like these particular social circles that I've always wanted to be part of, I'm no longer part of their worlds. It's a ship that sailed long ago and everybody is in their pods, their already comfort zone. And there's really no concrete way for me to break into them. Like I see these people that I'm acquainted with on Instagram, they have a particular lifestyle or a like common ground that they have shared together that I know that I can be a part of and I can offer, but there's no bridge, there's no shared context. It's just, there's there. I just can't. And it's not like I got rejected or I failed. It's just, I never got the chance to just use what I've learned and finally developed in my 4 years of college. Like this new version of me that I have now, but no one's just open to experiencing that. Now it just feels like I showed up to life really late and I didn't get to experience a part of my life that I was ready for. This new version of me that was a lot more confident, authentic, and more willing to just fuck around and be more playful without having to expect much from the world. I never got a shot to use it. And now because this timeline is fading, I can't help but feel like there's a certain deep ache of not being able to use my full potential. And now is this, oh, I could have done this. If I had everything that I had now back in freshman year, I would have easily broke into those groups, those social groups that I want to be part of. And now for the past week and a half, I've just been scrolling through tons of videos on how to use psychology hacks, I guess, for the lack of better words, to break into those circles that I don't even know how the fuck to do I don't even think there's a video that's able to help me solve that problem. And the more I think about this regret that I have, the more I fall into this rabbit hole of this overthinking. And, it's just because I don't have a problem to solve. And now it's just more of, I'm kind of grieving almost, mourning that I never really got to show off that more charismatic version of Andrew. I'm just confused about what to do next. Where would I find a way to break into these social circles that I feel I would vibe with? These people that are similar in my demographics, similar in the stages of my life. How do I move forward into my social life without feeling like I'm forcing my way into someone else's world? And to be honest, as much as I am on social media and I see these people that I always want to be around with their ideal lifestyle and their ideal social groups, I'm not looking for attention or clout. I'm just looking for people that reflects the best parts of me. The parts that haven't fully realized yet. The part of Andrew that's able to move beyond this self-deprecative and edgy high school humor into more of an Andrew that is witty and just smart humorous, the flirty type of Andrew, I guess. So now I'm left wondering, what do I do now? And the only thing I could think of is, well, I know now it's senior year and you missed out on all these opportunities. Now just make use of what you have left and just start curating your own circle and just creating my own gravity. I want to be more open to just curating hangouts and being the initiator instead of relying on other people initiating plans for me and inviting me to plans. I'm going to be the one who creates events for myself so I can eventually curate a bunch of people that I want to be around. In other words, I used to want to rely on this natural way of connecting to people through colleges when we were all freshmen in college, when everybody was just looking for friends and shit. Now I want to be more intentional with how I curate people in my life. I want to be proactively going out there, creating events, initiating, and just building that group of people that I've always wanted to be around. And that's the solution I have now. So yeah, to me, I don't need to remind you this again, but all these people that you see online with thousands of followers and you see that they have their ideal lifestyle, their ideal circle already there, that's a very unrealistic picture of people's lives. And I'm pretty sure that most people who actually do enjoy their lives, they don't actually flaunt it as much as you think. And so instead of worrying about that life that you could have had in that alternative timeline, now you should just take that version of you that you've built for that, built for attracting all these people that you originally wanted, to just build up everything from the foundation up. Fuck it, If I can't be invited to a party, then I'll just create my own. And I think that's just how it should be. Now you have an opportunity to consciously create the life that you want. And so you don't have to just let it naturally happen. All these guys that you wanted to be part of their social groups with, all these women that you always just not even want a relationship with, but just be on good terms with and just get to know them, be friends with them, so you can just be friends with women because that's just something that you struggled with for a majority of your life. It's okay. I'm pretty confident that you can still do that after college. Fuck. You're in the middle of a transition period and you don't have to feel bad that you missed out on an opportunity, because when one door closes, another door opens. It's just that simple. Yeah. Alright, anyways. I'm done with this yap. I've said everything I wanted to say and got everything mostly off my chest. You'll find those people. You'll create your own groups, your own events with people that are more aligned with you than if you were to just meet them in natural means and ways. Anyways, I'll catch you later.